Good day, all you beautiful people. I'm Kala, and I'll be guiding you through today's flow. When you're ready, unroll your mat and let's get started. We'll begin today's class sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position, finding a nice tall spine, crown of the head reaching towards the sky. Place your hands over your heart center as we begin to connect with the breath. I invite you to close your eyes here if you feel comfortable doing so, following the inhalations and exhalations of your breath. Inhale lifts the heart, and exhale, shoulders get heavy, relaxing down the back. Inhale deepens the breath. Pause and suspend the breath for a moment, and exhale completely as you need to. This breath awareness will help you to stay present, focused, and relaxed during our class. When you're ready, gently blink your eyes open. Inhale, and exhale, drop your right ear to your right shoulder until you feel a gentle stretch. Bring your right hand to rest on your head. No pulling is needed here, just using the weight of your hand. Breathe into any tight spaces. Left arm could be hovering out to the side with your wrist flexed, or your left fingertips on the mat. Breathe deeply here. Fill up the lungs. And use your right hand to assist your head back to center. Now repeat on the other side. Inhale and exhale, gently drop your left ear to the left shoulder. And bring your left hand to rest on your head for a little added weight. Right arm hovering out to the side like you did before with your wrist flexed. Take every breath slow, meaningful, and beautiful. Inhale and use your left hand now to assist your head back to center. Place your hands by your seat and let's switch the cross of your legs. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Sweep both arms up and out and around. Soften the neck. As you exhale, take the right hand down to the floor. Let your right elbow bend any amount and stretch. Inhale, look up towards the ceiling, if that feels okay on your neck. And then exhale, look down towards the floor. Once again, inhaling, looking up towards the sky. And then exhale, down to the earth. As you inhale, bring your head to neutral and sweep both arms up. As you exhale, take the left palm down, let the elbow bend as much as you need here, and stretch your right arm up and across. Inhale, turn your chin upwards, looking up. Exhale, gaze down towards the earth. And again, inhale, looking up towards the sky, and exhale down. As you inhale, make your way up again, and exhale, release arms down. Bring your hands to the mat and slide your legs around behind you into tabletop pose, all fours, with wrists under shoulders and knees under hips. Inhale, bring your chest through, gazing forward, cow pose. Exhale, dip the chin to the chest as you round your spine and back for cat pose. Inhale, shine your heart forward. And exhale, palms press firmly into the mat. Pull your ribs and belly up. Inhale, open collarbones, draw shoulders down your back. And exhale, push through, curling in here. Inhale, return back to tabletop, flat back. Option to add a pad or a blanket under your knees if they're feeling a little bit sensitive today. Keeping your hips raised up, exhale and walk your hands forward, about a foot in front of you, and lower your forehead towards the floor, coming into puppy pose. Continue to breathe deeply as you connect to the breath and body. Option to point thumbs up, pressing down with the pinky side edge of your hand. This stretches the erector muscles of the spine and the lats. Your hips are tracking over your knees. Inhale, opening through the chest, shoulders, and upper spine. And exhale, pull your navel towards the spine. Inhale fully. On the exhale, begin to sink the hips back to your heels, coming into child's pose, Balasana. Inhale and widen the knees apart as you touch the toes to each other. Exhale and bring the forehead down onto the floor or a block. Inhale, reaching, stretching your arms forward. Exhale, smile and surrender. Next, inhale. You begin to lift your torso up and forward, returning into all fours, tabletop pose, placing your shoulders over your wrists and hips over your knees. Exhale, engage through the core. Inhale and open and broaden the chest. Exhale, step or carry your right foot forward between your hands or in the place of your right hand. Ankle directly over your knee. Inhale, taking the hands to the thigh. Find your balance. You can also use a chair or blocks here for low lunge. Exhale. Adjust your stance. Maybe bring the back leg back in space a little bit, or wiggle your front foot forward. Inhale, finding length through the spine. And exhale, squeeze through the inner thighs, squaring hips forward by adjusting the right hip a little bit back in space and the left forward. Inhale, opening through the chest, find space. And exhale, release your shoulders down the back. One more breath here at your own time. And on the next exhale, plant your hands down, returning to table. Inhaling your flat back, and exhale, pull navel into your spine. Inhale, prepare for the opposite side. Exhale, step or carry your left foot forward between your hands or in place of your left foot. Knee over the ankle. Inhale, taking the hands to the thigh, steady. And exhale, adjust the stance if you need to. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, engage Mula Bandha by squeezing inner thighs. Inhale, broaden through your chest. And exhale, sink into your low lunge. One more breath here. Next, exhale, plant your hands down to frame the foot and step it back into all fours. Walk your hands, one hand print ahead. Tuck your toes in. Inhale here. Fingers are wide spread, palms pressed down. And exhale, lift the knees off the floor, sending your hips high into downward dog. Knees are bent deeply here. Inhale, lots of length in the spine. Exhale, draw in through the belly core support. Keep the breath steady. You may want to walk your dog as you bend one knee and then the other, pedaling through your feet, alternating which heel you press down towards the ground. The feet may be hip-width apart or even as wide as the mat, especially if your hamstrings are feeling tight or cranky today. If you're walking your dog today or have a wide foot stance, come back to neutral and begin to walk slowly to the top of your mat. Feet hip-width apart and parallel. Knees can be deeply bent here, coming into forward fold. Inhale, chin to chest, finding length in the spine. And exhale, release head and neck, crown to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head reaching forward. Exhale, fold, melting into yourself. Option to interlace your fingers and place them behind the nape of your neck. That's the base of your spine. Let your elbows be heavy as you use the weight of your arms to stretch out the neck a little here. On your next exhalation, release. And inhale, begin a very slow roll up, vertebra by vertebra, to standing. Head is the very last to rise. You can roll the shoulders up and down once you reach the top of the pose. Coming into Tadasana, mountain pose. Taking the feet hip-width apart, palms face forward. Inhale, reach through the crown of the head, lengthen. And exhale, shoulders draw down and engage through your core. Inhale now and circle your arms down, around, and up overhead to a wide V shape. Gaze is forward, keeping length in the cervical spine. Inhale and press through the pinky edge side of your feet. Exhale, begin to sit back in imaginary chair, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhale, slightly tuck in your chin. Exhale, draw the tailbone down. Inhaling, reaching through your arms and fingertips. Exhale, can you sink back maybe one more inch? One more round of breath here. Next, inhale, begin to straighten your legs, lowering your arms to your sides as we return to mountain pose. Inhale and press down through your feet. Raise arms down, around, and up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, swan dive to fold forward, chest over thighs. Inhale, rise to flat back. And exhale, frame hands over by your feet as you step your right foot back into a runner's lunge. Ground down through your back heel as we prepare for Warrior Two. The heel of your front foot is in line with the arch of the back foot. Inhale, hands to hips, or cartwheel your arms up to either side of you at shoulder height. Exhale, sink into the left knee as it centers over your ankle. Gaze is over your left hand. Inhale, reaching in opposite sides of the room. Exhale, lengthen the tailbone with a slight pelvic scoop. One more full breath here. And on the exhale, hands come to frame the front foot as we pivot our back heel up, returning to runner's lunge. Inhale, step your back foot forward into a forward fold. Exhale and release, surrendering forward. Inhale, rise into a flat back, finding space. And exhale, step your left foot back, coming to runner's lunge on the opposite side. Grounding your back heel down, finding that alignment again with the heel to arch. And then inhale and cartwheel your arms up to shoulder height or to hips. Exhale, lengthen tailbone with a slight pelvic scoop again. Inhale, reaching in opposite directions of the room. Exhale, sink into the left knee as it comes in line with your ankle. One more full breath here, finding strength and stability. And on the exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot as we pivot our back heel up, back to runner's lunge. Inhale and step your back foot forward into forward fold. Exhale, release. Inhale to flat back, find length. Pause here. And exhale. Next in-breath floats you all the way up to standing in Tadasana. How's your breath here? Remember to take a break anytime you need to, coming back to Tadasana here or in Child's Pose. Begin to step your feet wider, about mat distance apart, turning your toes outwards. Your hands can come into a prayer mudra. Inhale and exhale, bend the knees and slowly lower your hips down towards the earth, Malasana. It's okay if your heels don't meet the ground. In fact, you can use a prop or a blanket under your feet. Wherever you are, and inhale, lengthen the spine, the neck, shoulders relax down and back. Exhale, arms press into the knees, and then the knees into the arms. Inhale, lift your chest up towards the thumbs. And exhale completely as you draw navel to spine. One more deep breath here. On the out breath, reach your arms out in front of you and lean gently back, allowing your seat to meet the mat. With knees bent, inhale, continue to reach forward, and exhale, slow roll down onto the back. Knees are bent and the soles of your feet are on the floor. Inhale and press through the feet. Lift the lower hips a couple inches to the right. And exhale, draw your right knee to your chest and extend your left leg flat on the floor. Keep your left foot actively flexed throughout the pose. Inhale deeply and exhale, cross your right knee over the midline and lower to the floor on the left side of your body. Hips become stacked here. Open the right arm to the side in line with shoulders. Rest the left hand on the right knee or extend it out to the side. Palms face up. 2 breaths, deep and smooth. On your next out breath, you can begin to draw your abdominals towards the spine, coming into a deeper twist. To release the twist, engage through your core. Inhale and gently roll over onto your back. Exhale, hug knees to chest. Inhale as you release your knees and center your hips back to neutral. Coming back to laying on your back with your knees bent and soles of the feet on the floor. Inhale and press through the feet and lift the hips a couple inches now to the left. Exhale and draw your left knee into your chest and extend your right leg flat on the floor. Keep your right foot actively flexed through this pose. Inhale deeply and exhale, cross your left knee over your midline and lower onto the floor on the right side of your body. Open your left arm to the side in line with the shoulders. Rest your right hand on the left knee or extend it out to the side, palms face up. 2 deep breaths here. Allowing your body to soften into the floor. Soften the jaw and face. Notice if you can twist a little further on the next exhale. And then to release, engage through your core. Inhale, roll over onto your back. Exhale, hug the knees to chest. Feel free to add in a little gentle roll here from side to side. Inhale, head can raise to meet the knees. Exhale, one last squeeze. And inhale, release the pose, coming to lay on your back. As we come into our final resting pose, make any adjustments that you need to be comfortable. Maybe placing a bolster under your knees, a pillow under your head, or a blanket over your body. Legs can be straight out in front of you, or you can keep your knees bent. Savasana. I invite you to close your eyes to rest. Inhale your whole body with breath, then slowly let out all the air. Shoulder blades melt down and back, arms heavy on the floor. Allow each out-breath to give in to gravity, softening the skin and outer muscles. Soak in this illuminating quality as you surrender your body to the earth. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Breathe the arms up and overhead, stretching. Drawing in one knee at a time to your chest and roll to the right side. You can then use your left hand to press up to a comfortable seated position. Join the hands to heart center in prayer as we seal our practice. Thank you for sharing your time, energy, and practice with me today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.